One point almost made me lose my focus, but my ace in the hole was my base in the soul. Then I run back into you.
Welcome back to the L.U.V. podcast. Yeah, I'm your host here, L.U.V. Jones.
And it's your boy Drake.
And we sitting here with the man, the myth, the legend,
Hey,
Pat Battle.
Yes, sir. Pat Battle, also known as Ares252. What's happening, y'all?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's right.
So, you spoke about, adding a new co-host, Fable.
Yeah.
So tell me how that dynamic has changed, the radio show.
Yeah, the show, yeah. The radio show, it's a radio show.
For sure, radio show.
It feels so much like a podcast.
Yeah,
it is.
With music.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just going by technically what AMP created, But it's changed it because one, it's enabled me to be my full self. Because that's the person obviously I feel most comfortable around, to being myself and just saying my corniest jokes. I don't care when I'm around, bro. I shoot them out all the time. We always every time, all the time, bro. That's all we do. But we had a conversation back in November, December. We was just in the whip, one of those sessions. You feel me?
Yeah.
And bro was just talking about how there's a lack of visual representation when it comes to advertising. Like, nobody does commercials. Yeah. So that's when the idea for the commercial came up. He was like, you should do a commercial. I'm like, all right, So then I'm thinking in the back of my mind, I'm like, bro, I see, bro, and I know, a history of doing their announcements and everything. So I'm like, dog, why don't you just, come on, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm like, open invitation co-host. This isn't my show anymore.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This is our shit. You know what I'm saying?
Show. Yeah.
So I wanted to make sure I was as inclusive as possible. So we discussed some ideas for the commercial, and that was the first thing. Shot a commercial with shout out L. Joseph, good friend. But yeah, we came together, shot that idea, and that spark what it needed to spark, which was, hey, Fable is joining the show. We back together. The duo is here. Yeah. And after that, engagement has been working because he's on the side of our audience. Yeah. But I'm in a different arena. I'm in New York. He's here. He's also in Raleigh, and he's around people of different walks of life. Mm-hmm. So his coworkers might join the show. His mama join the show. His sister might lock into the show. My mama, my brother might, what I'm saying, rock with the show. So it's putting our forces together while at the same time I want to expose him to as much as possible. You know what I'm saying? So he was able to come to New York for his birthday, which was that second week of May.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it kind of that kind of was sparking him too, because he was able to see The Office and all that good stuff.
Did y'all do a show while y'all was up there?
We did it, but it was a bad show. I ain't gonna lie. It was very that. That was Thursday. That Thursday evening show around his birthday was terrible. We wanted to move. We were in Marcy Projects trying to record the show and stuff like that, because they don't get to go, him and them. Yeah. So we went to Marcy and went to where Big E lived and stuff like that. Around the time we were shooting the show, but we met Sauce Walker while we was just walking on the street. You know what I'm saying? That never happened to me. I live there, and it doesn't happen to me.
Right.
But just because bro there, we just so happen to be walking from Town Square to the office, and we run into Sauce Walker. You know what I'm saying? So we almost had Sauce Walker at one point too.
That's cool.
That was a fun fact. But Sauce Walker, they won't. I think I got his manager number. I don't know if that's really his manager number. But I think, bro brought a different dynamic to the show. So he also has more of a expanded knowledge of music. Where those jungle dance songs, he could tell a story about, what was sampled, how they sampled a James Brown snare or something like that. He could really dive deep on other things, and his attention to detail is phenomenal.
I've always appreciated that about him.
So it's
when it came to music.
So it's it's yin and yang, and we're able to do that. And but I love helping him sharpen his sword as a journalist. You know what I'm saying? So now, latest show we had Kyra on the show. She's a travel agent. Shot with TWK, something like that. But she was coming on the show. I didn't really know her. That was another line sister of Nips, because Nips is AKA.
Okay.
So I told him, I was like, bro, take over. This is you right here. Yeah. It's your joint. You know what I'm saying? You got a guest, lead the interview, woo woo woo, and he did that. And I think he's enjoying it For sure. I think he's enjoying it just as much as I am, and I can tell it's giving him a different energy because I know Fable will quickly go missing, especially given, things that recent events. He'll normally go missing and out of the eye. But we have those conversations, and I'm trying to make sure bro feel empowered, that bro feel supported, and that that the homies straight, and they know that we here for a bigger purpose other than us. For sure. That it's changed the dynamic of the show. I think it kept the show alive. To be honest, I mean, I would have did it and I would have kept going, but I didn't know when I was coming back. I didn't know none of that. And we came back around the time I think we were looking to have 120 followers. I think we were less than that maybe at the time, and we're over 180 now.
Okay.
Pushing the 200. Yeah.
How has y'all friendship changed? Has it strengthened y'all friendship?
I think
being on the show. Or taught y'all more about each other?
I think our conversation, we don't get to speak as much as we used to.
Mm-hmm.
So our conversations are always like a mix of the both, mix of the two. Making sure that bro straight, personally, whatever, venting or whatever. We haven't really clashed because, I'm particular on delivery. I'm not going to be like, bro, what I'm saying? I'm just like, bro, I mean, if you can get this done, you can get this done. And if he don't, then, I don't trip on it. It's cool. We just gonna communicate and figure out how to better it moving forward. It's not do or die right now. We good. But I don't think it's really shifted as much. If anything, it's made it stronger because we're building. It's kind of like starting all over in a sense because we're building professionally.
A business relationship with each other.
And the respect is inclining because I'm respecting his, what he brings to the table. Mm-hmm. And now I think he knew already, but now he's seen in live effect what I'm doing. He was like, yo, you made this leadership shit look easy, but
it's not.
It's like whole time.
Yeah.
Whole time you really been leading the whole time, but it just looked like you just been there.
Yep. Yeah. Because you got to come up with a playlist. You structuring shows, reaching out, trying to get guests sometimes, keeping people entertained for an hour without just saying shit.
Man, y'all do a real good job.
Yeah, shout out,
bro.
Yeah, bro, y'all do a real good job.
Thank you, man.
And I want to commend you for, the smooth transition. Well, it seems as smooth on the outside of him if you bring him on, because spoke with Fable personally, a few times, know what he's going through now, and I want to shout out to him personally because I've told him many times creatively. You genuinely as a person, he's one of the best people I've met. But because he also during my time of hardships this year, he reached out to me. He realized you and Favor reached out to me because he realized, yo, where Mike at? And I ain't really, I really I disappeared this year. I've been real distant, so I don't know, I know that, I'm glad me and Drake got the podcast back because, I was distant with Drake, and that's it's my fault, you feel me? Because I was going through what I was going through, but, just bringing him on and that allowed y'all to, see the working side and also the dynamic of y'all relationship. It shows on the podcast, bro. So that's outstanding.
I think. And even radio musically, because we partnered on some music this week. It's fire, bro. That's my best way to put it, bro. But I think that's how we're gonna have to move. You know what I'm saying? As a duo. At least initially, because I watch things like the Wu-Tang Saga and stuff like that, and those are inspired in my life personally. Lil Nicky show too. Highly recommend those shows because you see how moving as a unit gonna get you to where you gotta go.
Yeah, absolutely.
We can't do this just knowing that we dope. Everybody's dope individually for sure in their own right, but we gotta figure out how to put those forces together to get to where we're going. And we know this works, so why not? So we working on music. We got the show going. Again, I'm saying this, and I want this to be stamped. We lost Virgil, but Fable is here. That's the tweet. You know what I'm saying? We lost Virgil, but Fable is here, bro. Don't fashion shows that for real, man.
Look, they don't know. They don't know yet.
I'm telling you, bro.
They don't know yet. We see the sketchbooks.
This brother be crocheting carpets, bro. I'm telling you, man. That brother is
He's gifted.
Yes.
Bro. And that's why, I feel like our dynamic worked, me and Drake, because
absolutely.
We're yin and yang. Like I said, when it comes to even everything, age-wise, we have you know, similar but different tastes of music. We have, you know, his interview style is great because you know he's to the point. He's fast. Me, I'm more drawn out.
Right.
It works.
It does.
And so you know, personally, like I feel like we had played the game together the other day, and I was just thinking. I had reflected on that yesterday. I know it's small, but like, yeah, we ain't really played the game in like, I want to say like a year.
It feels like a year.
Yeah, it feels like
a whole
a year.
Mhm.
And you know what I'm saying? That's what had made us close to begin with. Is just like, and it's not just playing the game, but it's just like, yo, he just pop up, like, bro, yeah, finna bust your ass 2K. Knowing that's a lie, knowing that's a lie, you feel me?
Yeah.
But it's like, it's like, yo, it took me back to like, all right, that's really my dog for real.
Yeah.
So like, you know what I'm saying? It's good to have those moments to where when you call you up, it's not just all about, hey, bro, we got a podcast. We need to do this. We need to get this right. It's like, nah, bro, what's good? Like, what you want? You doing all right?
How you
feel me?
doing, bro?
Yeah,
Exactly.
it's like,
Yes.
you know what I'm saying?
Exactly, bro.
We still got podcasts this week, bro, but you know what I'm saying? Like, you've been doing good because it can't just be all about business, because then that's going to deter the friendship.
Exactly.
So,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you need, like, everybody needs that time to, like, bond with anybody. Like,
Yeah.
there's friends who I ain't seen since high school, and I can see them right now, and we can have a cordial conversation just like we're having right now. Like, we can, like, kiki, haha.
Right.
But, like, that dynamic is
Yeah.
never going to be, like, the same until we consistently start being around each other and, like, figure, like, each other out.
Yeah.
So, if you do want to build a bond with anybody, that goes for any type of bond that you're trying to build. Like,
That's
you're going
for
to
sure.
have to be consistent, bro.
That's
Consistency.
for sure.
Yeah.
That's for
So,
sure.
yeah.
I mean, another thing to piggyback off of that, I went and saw Chevy the other day. Shout out Chevy.
Got
Shout out
you.
Chevy.
You know.
Chevy. Yeah.
And Fable called while I was over there, and Chevy overheard the conversation, a little bit of it, because we didn't talk that much.
Yeah.
But he was like, dog, like, it's so crazy because it's dope that people can reach out to you for advice or whatever, because somebody saw the same thing in me, and we were just speaking about how, as black men, like, making sure that you know, that conglomerate is there,
Yep.
or that space is there, you know, is important. Like, us just being those guys that make it available for, or make it safe and comfortable for other men to, like, express themselves however they need to.
Exactly.
Because he was speaking about how he had friends that he was cool with that might shed tears or whatever. You know what I'm saying? When we spoke about fatherhood, the first person I called when I found out I was going to be a father was Fable, bro.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? So having those avenues are important, bro. And I think, you know, I'm pretty sure y'all have that dynamic too.
Yeah, I called him like when I was going through my stuff. And I like how Drake is a straight shooter, because he ain't gonna just, you know, sugarcoat nothing. He was like, well, you know what happened for you to get in this position. But he don't let me harp on it too long.
Exactly.
Because he's a friend where, like, with me, I'm kind of like, I ain't gonna say erratic, but when I'm in that moment, I'm gonna be like, man.
You fully are in that moment.
I'm in that
bro.
moment. And, you know, just having him as a friend is just like, all right, bro, but you got to get out of this situation. And, you know, he'll be like, well, here's some steps that you could possibly do, you know. And,
Solution.
he'll give me solutions, you know what I'm saying? Or he'll keep it real, like, well, you keep doing what you're doing, but it's not going to get better. And, you know, and just having that, especially, you know, that camaraderie that I don't have a yes man in my corner, but I have somebody when I'm down, help me, pick me back up, and build me up to the person that they know I can be.
That they know you,
you know, and I know his situations, I was there the same way. You know, even though we handle things differently, you know, I'm always a listening ear to him as well.
As men, I think it's important that we put our pride to the side and at least allow somebody that you feel understands you on that level to be there in the moments where you don't want to speak to nobody, because that is your only sense of reality. That's
important. That's so important, because like getting stuck in your head is like being in the Matrix, bro. You can make it whatever you want.
For real.
You can control whatever you want.
For real, you be thinking like what you going through is way worse than what it actually is. You know what I'm saying?
Imagine like just like scale back a little bit. Like just imagine something that you had happen in high school and how they really just tore your world down. And then you can look at another like 18-year-old have that same problem right there in your 20s, in your late 20s, and be like, bro, like,
that's the least of your worries, man.
Just relax.
That's the least of your worries, bro.
Relax, bro.
Yeah,
relax.
You young, relax. But it's a side.
You still don't got a 401k yet, my boy. Like
I'm
you just,
telling
you know
you,
what I'm saying?
You ain't never seen no bills and no late payments.
Exactly.
Boy.
That capstone's just the beginning, bro.
Yeah, for
Brother,
sure.
what?
Yeah, school is the least of your worries, my boy. So, but yeah, man. I know you spoke earlier about you dropped the song with Fable. Have you dropped how's the music side been going?
Music it's been cool. This year I have been way more focused as an exec and a journalist. You know what I'm saying? I came out swinging. I did a digital media workshop. I interviewed. I dropped that interview, the legitimate conversation.
Shout out to my brother, Tar River community.
You know, shout out to him. And then I did that legitimate conversation interview as well. But it took me some time because now I'm in New York, so my recording equipment is here, so I haven't been able to have that freedom.
Yeah.
I'm networking.
Gotcha.
So I went to a artist mixer. I've been to a couple performances, meeting a couple artists. Shout out my guy Ace Clark. I was in the studio with him before I left. And this guy is connected to Coda, the friend.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
He's cool with Black Thought. People like that.
Yeah.
It's just a little bit different. And then another close friend of mine, Wuda the Great, he's out of the Trefo.
Okay.
He works in New York as well. He has both of them have bands and stuff like that. So it's like I'm being expanded into like a new realm of artistry,
Right.
So I haven't released as much music. I released a song the other day, but it was like a lyrical exercise. It wasn't like a song.
Yeah.
But the music is just I'm focusing on a higher quality of music, and I want to take it there. Like I want to stream. Like I'm ready to, really take it serious. I'm really ready to dive into the visual aspect of it as well,
For sure.
and make sure that I'm rolling out some good product all around. Like Past Aux is being Past Aux, so I want to make sure that the music is meeting that.
Yeah.
And Fable and I, we didn't drop that song, but we worked on music this week.
Oh, for sure.
And we have an idea. I'm comfortable playing it, but we have an idea that's jotted down. It's one of them. We got about 7 solid ideas for sure. And I forgot one of them. We finished at Drake crib, so
Yes.
we gonna be doing the project. I think we did talk about doing the project. I'm putting it out there because I really wanted it to happen. Talk about doing a project called 2-5. That's probably gonna be the duo name. The T and 2 will be the number 2, and the F and 5 will be the number 5.
For sure.
So that's gonna end up happening. And also there's a war going on out here, y'all. There's a war going on musically. Niggas trying to figure out who was him.
Yeah.
They just basically put it that way.
In the 2-5 or just
In the 2-5.
for sure.
Fable's name got mentioned recently in lyrics. I'm not gonna say who, but the brother is aware. He's cooking. I don't know if you'll hear it by the time this comes out, but it's somebody that we went to high school with.
Okay.
I'm gonna say that. Like fire. Niggas is hip and niggas is sick of it. Niggas is sick of it, man. I'm putting it that way, bro. Niggas is sick of it.
man, look.
I think I know who it is.
Somebody got to hit the reset button, bro, because we've been waiting for some music, bro.
This Jim and Pusha T mess it's gonna get real, bro. And I heard it. He played me some of it, and that brother is ready, man.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Brother ready, bro.
Yeah. And to Fable's to respect him, he has went through so much as far as just trying to make sure that what he put out is acceptable enough for the hip hop genre.
Right.
He's I'm not gonna disrespect hip hop at all.
Right.
So what I put out will be what I need to be out there.
What it needs to be, that's a fact.
Yeah. If it needs to be said, I'm gonna make sure what I put out needs to be said more so than just to be put out.
That's why neither one of us are streaming yet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Y'all are very particular about y'all music,
I'm
man.
about to stream no low quality mixtape, bro. If I give you something, I'm gonna give you something. I want you to really live with it.
Yeah.
It's something I want to be proud of.
Yeah, I like how y'all respect the craft or whatever y'all putting out.
Mm-hmm,
You know what I'm saying?
for sure.
Making sure that it's of quality.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, go back to the microwave mindset. Like
Yeah.
just putting out anything. Like because I've seen the Wizard documentary by Future.
Yeah.
They talked about Future got album loaded up, but you know what I'm saying, we only get the music that he puts out.
Right.
You feel me? Because I feel like a lot of it's probably not high quality. You know what I'm saying? Probably is though. You know what I'm saying? You want to drop that super, you got it. But yeah, you feel me? But yeah, just like basketball, they don't just all right. Here, y'all about to play tonight. They warm up. They got a pre-game ritual and stuff. Like stuff takes time. To get to the finished product. And even when it gets to the finished product, it might not be what you thought it was.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because not everybody go out there and drop 30 every night.
That's a
You
fact.
feel me? So regardless.
Shout out Russell Westbrook, man. They doing my man's dirty, bro. They don't average 30 every season. But he's still Westbrook, damn it.
For sure, man. That's what's up though. Y'all taking the quality serious.
Yeah, man.
For sure, man. The craft is very important.
We really pride ourselves on not what hip hop can do for us, but what we can do for hip hop.
Right.
And that's really the gap for a lot of people. And not even just hip hop. That's what people think. What can the culture do for me? I could get viral off this one video, and I want brands to start sponsoring me or whatever immediately.
Yeah.
It's like, no, who are you?
Yeah,
what do you benefit?
What do you do?
Yeah.
Like,
What do you bring to the table?
What's your story?
We're gonna get straight into it. This is our favorite part of the podcast. We had the Fast Five, and for those watching at home, he has 1 minute to answer all 5 questions. So, without further ado, let's get into it. So, album of the year so far.
Black Thought. I don't know the name of it, but that's my vote.
Biggest accomplishment this year.
Biggest accomplishment, interview with Matt Sandler, co-founder of AM.
So, who would win next year's NBA championship?
I hope the Lakers.
For sure, me too. If you could make a song with anyone dead or alive, who would it be?
Jesus Christ. Andre 3000.
For sure. And what have you learned most from fatherhood?
Patience.
For sure. And bonus question. What is one question you wish we'd ask you and how do you answer it?
Damn. It's always this one. Y'all got me there on this one last time. Why you don't pray?
Okay.
I do pray. But
All right.
Oh, for sure. Alright. All right. Yeah.
It's Sunday.
Hey, his mama gonna come to the door like, hey, keep playing. You ain't praying.
So, hey, I
What was the
feel
time?
like, I think, you beat it.
I did.
Yeah, you definitely beat it. 49 seconds.
Yeah,
49 seconds. Yeah,
I
we
could have
got
thought
that.
of a better question
We
than
got
5
that.
seconds.
We got that.
Yeah, that's crazy because I feel like this season the guests been beating the Fast Five.
That's because they
We caught up to
get, bro.
Yeah,
They get it.
We got something for y'all. We got something for y'all. Yeah, maybe we gotta do a Fast 10. All right. What's up? What's next for you?
You know what's next for me is dang, that's a great question, man. Continuing to evolve, experience these growing pains. I'm heavy on the it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like as much as I try to plan, knowing that plan might be deterred. Because if it was up to me, Pastor Ox wouldn't be the head of the ship right now. But it is because I'm going with the motion.
Right.
It's working.
Right.
You know, so continuing to do that. More music coming. July, you might see my name with Amazon Music on the video.
For sure.
Fingers crossed.
Okay.
I shot it last year.
Okay.
But they told me it was supposed to be June. Then they told me July. I think they figured out they didn't want to drop it around Juneteenth. So
That's
it looked crazy.
Yeah.
Because it is diversity.
Yeah.
So
Okay, yeah.
July, representation matters is the shoot. So we're gonna see July. I think after shit gonna be crazy after that.
Cool.
Yeah, for sure. I ain't gonna care.
Yeah, that's hard, bro. Shout out to you, bro.
That's crazy. I messed up, but I have a surprise for you all.
What's
Oh,
up?
What's up?
What you need?
I actually got fast 5 questions for you guys.
Oh, all right.
What? You better make the minute. You
All
better.
right.
I got my phone too.
Okay.
You better make the minute.
Oh,
Wow.
no, man.
Who got the time?
Oh,
Who got the
no,
time? You
bro.
go.
Yeah, I'll run it. All right.
All right.
I ain't scared.
That's wild.
I'm gonna let you go ahead and hit
All right.
start when you're ready.
Let me know when y'all ready. Y'all ready?
Yeah, Mike, you gonna go first on everyone.
All right.
All right. Are y'all kissing with morning breath?
My bread don't stink.
Absolutely.
Okay. Okay. Well, Mike. Oh, you both y'all say yes. We're gonna skip that. Indica or sativa?
Sativa.
Okay.
Sativa.
Okay. Prayer or meditation?
Both.
Meditation for sure.
Okay, bet. Oh, we gotta talk about that. Video or audio?
Video.
Audio.
Okay. Music or podcast?
Music.
Music.
Hey man,
Yeah.
y'all did it.
Hey, well, 33 seconds.
I'm
with that. I'm with that.
I made up for the first episode. I was like 5 minutes. I was like 5 minutes.
Meditation over prayer. I was very curious. About this. This is
So
very
like,
interesting.
okay, so up until here recently, like I never meditated.
Yeah.
So it's a lot easier for me to like get inside my head and like, I guess quote unquote think my processes
Got
through
you.
like that. So like that's actually kind of like my form of prayer because during my meditation I'm actually talking to myself. I'm in my head, you know.
Yeah.
Still talk to yourself, but like
Consciously.
consciously talk to yourself and just like give myself positive affirmations or just like try to decipher like what I'm thinking because your mind can just be running.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So, what is your routine with meditation?
So my routine with meditation would be like I go outside
Uh-huh.
and I sit. I got a balcony, but
Yeah.
on my balcony I have these soda crates.
Yeah.
So like they sit up about high enough for like a bench. So I sit on that bench and I kind of just like close my eyes for about 5 minutes. Put a 5-minute timer on my timer, and it's nothing like abrupt either to like bring me out of it. It's like the sound of water, so I just like have it ease in, bring me right out of it, and then I just kind of like cool and then just go on about my day.
That's fire, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
That's all right, right?
Yeah. Because like the whole thing is like I don't want nothing to break my peace. I'm trying to bring myself peace, so anything that can like break me out of that, I try to like.
Yeah, especially with the alarm, you don't want it to be like, oh my god.
The biggest thing that might happen is I might be outside and somebody might beep the horn.
Okay.
And that's it. But that really don't bother me because it's like ambient noise for me
Gotcha.
at that time because I'm so in my head.
Yeah. No, that's fine, bro.
Yeah, that's what's up, bro. Like, I ain't gonna sit here and say I meditate frequently,
Yeah.
you know, but I know the importance of it, and I said both because I realized, you know, like during the time, you know, I felt like the times where I was taking some lessons this year, I should have been praying more, and I should have gave myself at least a couple minutes to let my mind unwind because I'm constantly overthinking about everything, good or bad.
Yeah.
You know, I always try to think, what's the next step? What's the next step? What's the next step? How can I get out of this? And so me calming myself down allows me to clearly think and make the best decision instead of making a decision out of how I'm reacting in that moment.
Right.
You know, because you have to be able to calm down. You have to be able to sit on the decision pause, and then you have to be able to just, all right, when your mind gets clear, go with that decision.
Yeah.
You feel me? So that's why I said both. And you know, praying allows me to have balance, and it allows me to, you know, lift up my vibration. So I can, in order for me to be at the standard of accepting the next step from God, you know. So yeah, that's why I chose both.
Hey, one thing about it, the vibration's gonna get lifted.
Tell
you right now.
Every time.
Love,
Every time.
the Love
Every time.
Podcast.
If you ain't doing it, bro, you ain't doing it right.
Yeah, Love Jones, the Love Podcast.
I love how the unk switch get flipped on immediately. Right?
Sure.
It's the 2-5 in this.
Yeah. No cap, man.
Oh man.
Yeah, we definitely appreciate you.
I appreciate y'all, man.
Yeah, man.
Bro.
Always.
You know, you always
Thanks for stopping
family.
by.
Yeah, you family for sure.
No,
For sure, bro. Always. My brother.
Always
Always,
welcome.
bro.
Always welcome to be on here, man.
Thank you,
You
man.
know, as you reaching superstar status, I'm glad you was able to give us some time, you know, on the pod. It's been amazing, bro. Yeah, man.
Nah, man, I appreciate y'all, man. To the watchers out there, continue supporting these brothers, man. They really are genuine souls. So proud of y'all, man. This is beautiful, right?
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it,
Beautiful.
man.
I know how hard it is to finally like figure out like a home. So like this is it.
Yeah,
for sure.
For sure.
Appreciate
For
it.
sure.
This is our first in-person one too.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
first
yeah,
one in
yeah,
person.
yeah.
Yeah, first one in person.
Yeah, and we needed this. Like, this
Yeah.
is long overdue.
Yeah,
For sure.
absolutely.
Long overdue.
Hey, but in due time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
in
bro.
due time.
Yeah,
Everything
due time.
always work out.
Because now we can give the quality that we wanted to in the first place.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure, man.
Well, everybody watching at home, we appreciate you. And remember, it's all love, and we're out.